Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney
Yep.
Trials and Tribulations.
We're
That,
here
that
at
sound was a phoenix flying.
Caw-caw!
we're here at Jan and Co's law offices tonight. All slightly sleepy.
Yes.
Hang on a moment. Why do you extrapolate your own sleepiness? Is it infected?
Because
now?
I am correct. That's why.
Right.
Oh, and before I forget,
It's what I
Steph,
learned from ChatGPT.
congratulations
Always
with your
sound
king.
better with correct.
What's a king?
Didn't get to hear anything about the king. Too busy just watching the Pope on every other TV channel.
King, isn't that Pokemon in red?
The only thing I watched today was about 7 episodes of the Pokemon anime.
I think of all of
Because
us,
the-
you chose the most wisely.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just say olive? There's also an olive Pokemon.
Oliva.
What?
Mm-hmm. It's an olive.
There's actually 3 olive Pokemon. Yeah, entire evolution series.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see.
They shoot olive oil as attacks.
Are we ready to olive? Investigate?
Yes. Last time we discovered, oh no, the Kurain treasure, the I Am urn, has been stolen by Musk Stardew Musk.
Fantastic name.
And this is the detective assigned to the case, kinda. There is apparently also an ace
Oh, we're
detective.
fucked.
So
The
maybe the
detective,
ace
hey, now.
detective will save the day.
My
Kinda detective,
prediction.
but hold on a moment.
Yes, they have
The
like
ace
that.
detective
license.
is the masked star, the mask.
Could be.
I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that plot somewhere already. Not in this game, but like generally the scenario.
Yeah, the detective is actually the thief is a thing that happens more often.
I
So
see
time
something
to
lying on the
inspect
floor.
It's
Time
not
to
me.
incriminate
I'm on a
Gumshoe.
sofa.
October 12th, Lord D. Taylor Basement Warehouse.
No matter how many times I come here, this place always gives me the chills.
Oh, that's
That's
the
the
aircon.
AC, Maya.
Exactly.
I am
Wow.
not playing this role. I am Phoenix.
Am I doing this on purpose? Yeah, I am.
That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know?
Alright. This is the ace detective. Let's see. Who shall I ask?
Is he as deranged as that little snippet makes it sound like?
You say deranged.
Let's see.
That sounds like a yes.
Who should we make the ace detective? His name is Luke.
Boss?
Look at me.
Look at me, for real? No.
Now look at me here.
Should I be the ace detective?
Good. I don't know how the division of roles for this is already.
Let's see.
I've got Maya and I've got Pearl.
You got
Yeah, but there's no Maya in. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's no Mia. Yes, Maya is. Sorry.
Yes. So Pearl and Maya is Steph. There's 2 for Mika and 2 for me already, and there's 1 for Alex.
There's a lot of Alex, of course.
Yes. And also a lot of
So
you.
currently, yeah, and a lot of Maya as well.
Well,
So that
who here
means
got
that
the most
Mika
aces?
doesn't.
Who
Do you
here got
already
the
have
most
someone else
aces?
apart from Gumshoe?
And Mika will have another
Uh,
role.
Yeah, Vos mentioned I'd have another role as well. Alright,
Yeah.
Vos. That is clear. For the ace detective, who here got the most aces in school? Let's divvy it up that way.
Okay.
I
okay.
always went for the minimum. That's not me.
I got a high score. Let's see.
A teacher once told me that I have the numbers the wrong way around on my scoring numbers.
You know, deranged I can do well, but scoring straight A's was never my ballpark. That was too much effort. How many other roles do we have coming up, by the way?
Including this one, 5.
Oh, can you give us a very vague description of the personalities?
Well, only of
Uh,
this one really. The other 4 we don't really need to know yet.
Well,
But if you know, you will know in advance if you want to ask Steven to reserve one for you. That sounds funny to you or
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that's also true.
there is. What do I want to say? Let's see. We have the ace detective, whose name gives his character away, kinda.
Okay, Steph. So then it is like the white dude that I showed you recently from the anime, with the convertible and the plain white suit.
Yeah.
Then there is an how should I say this? An unassuming, but maybe surprisingly powerful person. There is
His name is Popeye. Surprise comes when he eats spinach.
there is a smooth, cool customer who is sometimes cruel and doesn't take it easy. But he is a cool
Hard
customer
boiled. Hard boiled.
with a penchant for drinking coffee.
Hard boiled coffee.
There is a starstruck person who also steals the hearts of others. And the last one, I don't remember. So they can't be a big. I vaguely remember how they look like. So that's probably
you
minor.
suspicion.
Yeah, but that from like
Well, I'm already playing a minor, so
I did not hear anyone that I would assume is the prosecutor, which is weird.
no, that's I bet Michael's recurring role. Certain von Karma,
Figuring out.
I
We're
think.
doing a different kind of detective game tonight, folks. We're figuring out what the rules are.
Alright.
Nah, that's fine.
To me,
We're-
this one sounds fun. If I can go a bit extra.
Extravagant.
This person is kind of extra.
Yeah,
It's not a small role, this one, but it's
But
okay.
Steph likes
I-
her
I-
own
I-
voice, or rather likes speaking.
Okay.
Go ahead if you want to do it.
Okay. His name's Luke, right?
Yes, Luke.
That's me.
At-
That's really so bad.
Type personality.
Private little banquet of chaos.
Huh? What the heck does that mean?
I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home.
Who are you anyway?
A silence. Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What do you see?
Sorry! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A liar and a spirit medium. Neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Oh, it's actually
Yikes!
good.
That's scary. How did you know we're noobs?
Maya?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that is how nothing. What the? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams.
What's with your nose, though?
I was born with it.
What is he talking about? I can make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is Atme. Luke Atme. Ace detective.
Hi.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show what you're made of.
The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Also, they made some games with my name.
I'm Maya Fey, a spirit medium. I'm Pearl Fey. I'm Mr. Maya's cousin and a spirit medium, Ace Apprentice.
It's a fantastic choice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game?
Game. Why does the phrase one short of a baker's doesn't come to mind with this guy?
Let's slide away from this person. Okay.
Seems like this guy is kind of dangerous. Let's just slide out of here.
I mean, he already broke the sword in the background.
I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch rival.
Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style.
A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
What does piddling mean?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but you piddle.
Piddling.
Thanks, Maya.
You're welcome. It means
Why could-
pathetically trivial, trifling.
Oh, we call it
Thanks,
trifles.
Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? So are you really as famous as you say?
Of course. For a liar, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me! I am Musk, Star the Musk, arch enemy, the ace detective. Look at me!
Given you haven't caught him yet, you're not doing so good.
At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city.
Yeah, that would be the moon and your rival.
One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other, the angelic cherubs of light.
Now I'm really lost. What the fuck's he saying, Nick?
Don't worry about it. I think he's not dangerous.
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime.
Oh, you're not doing so well.
After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Mask Star, the mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
That would be very stupid.
Well, compared to the treasure that I've retrieved for them, it's not much.
So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise?
You know what? Can't fault him for that. You have to be your own biggest cheerleader.
Fair point, but you didn't have to be the entire cheerleading squad.
Oh, tell us what you know about Mask Star, the mask. Keep
Well,
it
Mika, you
simple,
all-
please.
The others all called in sick.
Like about how I have devoted
of
my
him,
life
yeah.
to thwarting his dastardly deeds.
Mika's on fire, wow.
Last night, here, in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle.
I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lotley Taylor?
Naturally, wherever Mask Star the Mask goes, you will find and me laying his elegant traps.
Elegant traps. More like the mask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway.
But that time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory.
I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Probably not, right? Moves on.
It's like, slide away.
Ah. Can you
Not
tell us
dealing with this guy right
exact-
now.
Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night?
But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio.
I first received a request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask Star the Mask's calling card.
How does
That's
that make
odd.
sense?
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough.
Or was claiming insurance money. But that's Adrian for you.
A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
A calling card arrived.
had arrived, right? Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Alone.
Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help?
Wait, he is not part of the police force?
Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops?
Yeah, okay, that
I
just
think
means
this answers your
100% that
question.
here's the culprit. You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away.
I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Concealed?
Thanks, Pearl.
Precisely. Concealed. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. Despite me constantly screaming, "Look at me!" To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
Maya's not having it.
If even Maya isn't wowed, this guy is...
My eyes, yeah. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance.
So did they came in pairs?
Nevertheless, the secret urn disappeared.
Solid pun, Alex.
But that's impossible. How could it just disappear?
Now, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Liar. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here.
For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night?
Oh, they made a mistake in this translation.
That says on one instead of no one.
Yes.
Yeah, typo, yeah.
Our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
Well, in that case, Sherlock Holmes tells me it must still be in the building.
Could be, could be.
That's just not possible. It is redonkulous.
Redonkulous. What is this?
Liar, please refrain from such crude behavior.
Huh? What do you mean?
This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, ace detective at me, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs.
Could you translate that for me, Nick?
Please don't touch things.
Especially not the cans.
If there's something you wish to know about, you have to ask. But me? I know everything there is to know about my rival, Masked Star the Mask.
It's pretty
Except
easy if
his
you're the one
location.
doing it. What do I do now?
Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know?
I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say.
Fine.
I've just decided that Ace will not take him seriously. And when
The
there's a
emblem is
chance,
top
we
secret?
will
What?
when there's a chance, we will mock him. Masked Mosk's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right?
Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival.
Yes, that's you could just.
I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information.
Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here.
You couldn't even keep that story straight, Maya.
Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals.
I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever.
Well, Sir Liar, I've been told that you, too, are pursuing the mysterious thief.
Well, I'm not sure I would say
That's
exactly.
right. We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do.
Really?
Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere.
Goes to the bathroom, goes on the internet with his phone for half an hour.
If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My office of earthly delights, the
That sounds like a
Atme Detective Agency.
The Office of Earthly Delights sounds like a brothel.
This sounds like a brothel, yeah, I was about to say too.
The brothel of earthly delight?
Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do.
Customer scheduled for later tonight, huh? Wait a minute!
Toodles.
He's gone. Thank God.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind.
Yes, let's hurry up and instigate before he changes his mind.
I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
Okay. Well, back in business.
We survived the meeting with him. Now. We're immediately announcing the box as pathetic. Poo box.
That pathetic looking wooden box.
Ah, that's the box that had the sacred urn in it.
Don't touch it. That may be close to the identity thieves.
The
Yes.
identity thieves on there. Yeah.
The identities thief on there. Exactly what I meant to say.
Identity thief.
I worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse of a terrible box, Maya?
Lock the box.
You mean?
That at least has some mood in it.
That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor.
You mean when it's not, or when it wasn't currently being reassembled?
So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. At least it didn't arrive here in more pieces. And I was so proud of it.
Wow, you insulted her box, Phoenix.
Yeah, you can't just go around insulting a girl's box.
Poor Maya. Maybe it would have been better if Master Mask had taken the box too.
Well, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again?
The Shichi Shito. Did I pronounce that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
It's-
Yeah.
Okay, so the last I should be quieter. The Shito.
The shitty shito. Yeah.
No, that's not what I said. If I did, it was not intentional. I apologize.
I
No,
will.
I think you did well.
Yeah.
It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews.
And she says correctly.
Well, it's pretty heavy.
One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, yeah? Bet it'd sound like hotcakes.
That's not how this sword blade would work. It's
There's
like more like-
something about it that bothers me. Like, it's bent. And it's not supposed to be on the floor. Wow, you're totally firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. That sword? Wasn't Miss Ami holding it last night?
I have 2 questions here, or maybe like one that is confusing. What material is that thing made out of? Because the drawing and the coloring suggests it is jade, but jade does not bend.
It could be copper.
Yeah, could be copper. Could be another type of metal, but painted. You know.
Okay.
Well, maybe the jade's just more bendable than commendable for its quality.
Jade is a mineral, it doesn't bend.
Okay, then it must be imitation shades.
In my mind, they're all standing around that thing and like, oh look, it's another shitty shito. And they're all like,
Aw.
where did this
And
come from? And then one suddenly it's like, the youngest is like, isn't that the one that the statue was holding? And the rest is like, oh gosh, yeah.
Actually, it's like all people, everyone standing around in a circle, and everyone is trying to pronounce it properly.
Yeah.
And another thing, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
You're right.
Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow.
Now that would hurt.
Aha. I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Admi Smash Musk started the mask with it.
No, he would have gloated about that.
Like this. Stand still.
What the heck?
What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh, poor Phoenix.
And
You-
maybe it was more like this. Stand still.
Smack.
Could,
Just gotta smack it with the other side. If you now smack it twice with like on the other side, it will be straight again. Stand still.
that's not how it works. That's not how it works at all.
Of course, this Maya just bent your expectations on how it works. This is how the sword is supposed to be used.
Yeah, she's a sword bender.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'm just not gonna question it. Oh man, my head, my hair.
Oh.
She thought a ceremonial sword held in the hand of Amy Faye's statue wasn't bent before the crime. made
Slightly
Pearl
more
carry
bent
the
after we picked it
Next
up.
sentence was bent slightly less before the demonstration.
Guess whose
Everybody will ask,
fingerprints are
why
now
is it
all
bent?
over it?
I will demonstrate again.
Guess whose fingerprints are now all over the handle?
Are we indicting
Making
Maya
swing
again?
motion.
Yep.
Because there's a difference between your fingerprints if you've actually like swung something or stabbed with
Yeah.
it, from what I understood.
Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name.
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from a security camera.
Yeah, that's probably a joke that makes more sense in Japanese.
Computer.
Pasakon.
That's a cool.
When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. You might remember the mechanism from one of our earlier cases.
It's probably the
Also,
trap
videos
that
have
the
not been
detective
invented
set
yet.
up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Masks Are the Mask.
Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
I had no idea. You were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. You should definitely not become a programmer or something
Yeah, well,
of
I
the sort.
print out the camera data anyway.
I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night, and that printed an entire sheet of paper.
Camera data. The warehouse camera went off once at around 1 AM on the night of the crime.
Because the thumbnail definitely suggests that it went off 8 times.
Oh yeah, but that's like previous days.
Okay, point taken.
Camera data added to Pearl's palm.
Rami.
The statue of Misakami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office.
No and no.
With what money?
Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about it get a gold statue of me?
Oh, that's Phoenix's issue, not the gold statue thing.
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
No, what is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mystic Ami? Was this where it was last night?
How is it that the little girl is the only one who actually paid attention to the scene?
Ah. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from A's cousin.
So,
Have to keep that up now. I would expect really different A's every time.
so the statue was moved on the night of the crime.
Amy Faye's golden statue, a statue of the founder of the Korean channeling technique, moved the night of the crime.
Here,
Amy
Here,
Faye's
Pearls,
golden
carry
statue. Golden statue foisted over Pearl's palm.
No!
oh no, not carry. Can you carry this? Like, can you hold this for a moment?
Indefinitely. Okay, all this.
Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here.
Excuse me, I'm 2 meters away from that. I didn't do it.
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color this outrageous. But its paint has already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
I was not here when it dries. It doesn't dry that fast. Not even when people are watching it on Twitch. Also, it's not me. Looks like
Well,
it's been several
we're
days.
obviously-
Actually, you're right. We have concrete evidence here on Twitch that paint can dry in only 11 hours of time. For anyone who's not certain that's true, go and rewatch the entire stream if you want to argue.
If you need to, you may watch it in like fast forward, but you don't get the full experience.
Have you
It's an
truly lived
experience,
if you
alright.
haven't watched paint dry on your computer screen?
In real time.
Yeah, in real time.
Hey, look at this. There's
What is it?
there's like a shape.
Oh my
Definitely shape.
god!
And it almost looks like it would fit the box. You know, the ugly
Which
box
box
of
would
terrible
that
quality.
be? I wonder what it could be.
The horrible box.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Why was the statue not in the actual storeroom? But if it was not in the exhibit.
Well, someone thought about taking it home as it didn't fit in the exhibit.
Hmm.
Maybe they didn't have the key for the padlock because it does not fit through the smaller door.
Then we just leave the giant golden statue outside.
Well, it's too heavy to be moved anyway, right?
It's on a cart.
Yeah, who's
Okay,
gonna question you
I
if you
take the
just,
last one back.
I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya? As Andrews said, we're not allowed in there. So keep her busy while I take a look anyway.
Don't think there's anything else, is there?
The we've already looked at the sign, right? Yeah.
Oh, the camera is new. The camera is
It's a security camera. It's trained on big door to the storeroom.
so what's new here?
It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
A security camera. Yeah, go stand in front of that door and snap your photo too, Pearly. Mr. Maya, do you think I should smile?
Try looking appropriately guilty.
Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this?
And then you later get the photos.
Before we move on,
Hot photo shoot.
before we move on, could you also check the fire extinguisher, please? It's on the left side. Okay, enough. Thank you.
The fire extinguisher is so expired you can no longer read the data on it.
I guess.
No,
we're gonna-
that one just never got a print. They got it for cheaper that way.
Okay, yeah.
Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing.
He still
Yeah.
uses the Steel Samurai.
Samurai too. I love how the lore's building up, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
with every case. Beep.
Hello, Ace Attorney Phoenix right here.
Oh, it's me, come to.
Yeah, I'm
How to
hanging.
call you?
I'm hanging up.
The what don't do that?
Gumshoe, what's so funny?
I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective.
Does he need an ambulance?
Oh, well, not in that way. But finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detectives met his match. And I am the lighter. Yep, I finally caught him. Look, stock and barrel. There's no escape for him.
Shouldn't you maybe focus on catching criminals instead of your kind of...
You caught him? Are you saying
Yeah, of course.
you captured Musk Star the Mask?
No, wait, it's the same person. That nose would not fit under the mask.
Bingo! I love doing that.
What if the nose is
Everything
also a
with
mask?
What if the nose was not a real nose?
Oh no.
Well,
But like a snorkel?
Snorkel.
actually, he did surrender his nose, but I still got the rest of him too.
The mask surrendered!
That's great. So when can we come and pick up the sacred urn?
I was gonna tell you.
He's
again.
dead. He's dead. The mask is.
What? Something wrong?
Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? Preferably between now and an hour from now?
The detention center? No, I have other plans. I don't want to go into jail.
Yeah, well, but Master the Mask, he wants to talk to you, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick, of all people?
I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. Beep. Alright, I think I hung up. Wait.
Just
No.
make a beep sound and then you hang up.
I thought you literally just did the phone beep because I sometimes also just do the beeps. But you actually.
No, it's like my mom when she says, "Alex, can you end the call? I don't know how to operate the phone." And I'm like, "There's a green and the red button. What?"
Not if the screen's off because I held it next to the ear.
Yes. How do I turn that off now? The screen is gone.
Just tell them they have to remove the battery.
Yeah, that would
That
irrevocably destroy the iPhone. So I'm not doing that.
in Stephanie's family's case, I would not recommend that. Given family history, that might be dangerous.
Every time.
So the detention center, huh? I'm gonna go out for a quick break and be back.
He's going out for a quick break. I heard break.
Yeah, there's someone on the door and I need to make him quiet, so I'm gonna brick him.
Hey, I don't see no detention center in the whole thing. Oh, there. Yeah. We had to go back here first. Well,
Yeah.
let's first see if we can talk to ourselves when Alex is back.
The detention center first? Or...
Talk to ourselves. Oh, there's nothing else to talk about, yeah.
Yeah, I can...
Then I'd say detention center.
With a quick break, he better not build up too much of a delay. Because I want to move on to the detention center. Don't want to have to tear down that delay wall.
You can just move there. Look at the...
Yeah, can just go ahead and do that.
October 12th, detention center,
We can
visitors
wait, yeah.
room.
Well, now we just wait.
And
Now we
No,
wait
we
in
just-
silence. We stare at the wax statue to see if it moves.
oh, just keep an eye on him. I will pour myself some water. Be right back. Keep an eye on that wax for statue.
Pour some water. Are you also watching him closely? You never know when he makes his next move. or his
The
first
next
move.
would be to melt.
If you
The
watch
next
him
would
long
be-
enough, then eventually something will happen. But
Well, I did hear that the cards here are a real work of art, but they might still melt under pressure if you
Under
keep staring at
pressure.
them too long.
They have a weak spine, these wax figurines.
they're a real piece of work.
Alright, let me note down who's playing Luke.
At me.
Remember the very first case with Mr. Saw It?
Mhm.
Well.
Yes.
Let's review.
Alright, I'm back. Thank you for your
Okay.
patience.
Oh, Luke is slightly older.
Well, that quick
And
break
Phoenix
you,
is
you
26.
had to the full-on construction project apparently, but glad to have you back.
Welcome back. Alright.
Hi pal, welcome to the detention center.
You are sure in a happy mood, aren't you?
It's the greatest day of my life. After all, we got Master the Blow.
The Moa.
Maya doesn't care. She just talks over you.
That's what I assumed
Right.
happened then. But I couldn't
So
myself.
where's the sacred urn?
Oh, well, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
But you're the victim in this case.
For a change. Huh?
Brilliant. Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know he's right, Nick.
He is? That would be a first.
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. We are the victims. We are the.
No, just shut up. Well, I guess so in a very convoluted way.
I'll play this person.
Okay.
I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases.
Excuse me?
But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back.
Please don't just ignore me.
Is that mask?
Who are you?
I am. I'm mask. The mask. Okay.
Hey Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly?
I'm Ron DeLite. The famous mask. The mask.
I
What's the
don't
delight
think-
beating you?
I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. What do you think about this?
I don't really think I can help you with that. No, that's not it. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other.
I didn't really catch that. Can you speak up?
Don't worry, you didn't miss anything of value. Not even if he had stayed silent entirely.
Wauw.
So,
Harsh kritiek hier van Phoenix.
you're the mask guy?
Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes, and sort of no, if you know.
That's what Avril Lavigne said.
Yeah. Everything's got to be so complicated.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
You like that song?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled mask the mask, it's actually mustard.
What's with this guy?
Self-esteem issues, pretty big ones. Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much.
Wow, the bully
now
in
you
Phoenix
will have
is like...
To get him to speak, you will have to pronounce the star in his name.
Not doing
Don't
that.
do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity.
And a major crybaby too. Awesome. So why did you give yourself up?
Well, you see, it's because, well,
I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right?
Maya, if you
Am I
interrupt me
wrong?
once more, we will get you a leash and you will wait outside.
Am I right? What?
You're not.
You know that Maya will just be shouting into the bars, right?
Yeah, that
And peeking in.
very realistic.
Right.
Yeah. Priceless treasure. That broken old and often patched urn. Really?
I have a little favor to ask.
Yes. What is it?
Could you go and talk to Desi?
Who?
Desi?
Who is...
Who is
So-
Desi?
Who is this Desi person?
Please don't talk about my wife like that.
I guess she must be his wife.
Seemed like a reasonable question.
I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me that to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout?
What?
Hide it? That sounds like a terrible idea. Also, I
Right.
think
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Wait, how do you not know that? You're a kid. Kids have secret hideouts.
Oh,
What is a
sorry.
They
hideout?
call it a secret base.
Naturally, I meant to say my secret base.
Yeah, Himitsu something, right? Is the term that they use for the secret base.
Yeah, lair.
Secret base?
Well, my apartment actually. Palazzo Pelpepe, 3rd floor.
Uh,
Base called Pepe.
oh, this person is completely delusional.
No, I just imagine that you arrive there. There's this Pepe frog on the front door.
No, it's probably like you walk in and then you touch a grandfather's clock somewhere and then you go through the wall and you're in a bat cave. style thing.
But then the amateur version, that's horrible.
Let's go have
Amateur
a look,
version where
Nick.
it's just that the numbers are switched around, so
It,
you
it's not a grandfather's clock. It's all actually just hidden behind like a full stack of boxes of cardboard.
You must
no,
stop at the Musk's hideout.
I imagine it as if the numbers on the apartment doors, he just switched them around so people think his apartment is somewhere else. That's his
Exactly.
hideout.
It's
No
not
one knows where his
14.
apartment
This is number 41. You're wrong here.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking, Alex. It's like, yeah, no, this is not the apartment you're looking for.
It's not apartment 14, it's apartment high.
Oof.
What?
Think about it.
Oh,
What
gosh.
happens if you flip the 14 upside down?
Yeah, okay. That's
Oh
taking it
yeah,
one
but
step
only if
further.
you use a very specific type of 4. But yeah, you're correct. Something tells me she just liked the sound of the word hideout.
Alright, where's the sacred urn, Ron?
Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it?
I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up...
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part.
Don't worry, you missed nothing. Mr. Demask, do you think you could speak up a little?
Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything.
Mr. Mask, about the urn.
Oh, yes, the urn. Right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway.
Enough already, just tell it to us straight.
Please, please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it.
What?
Lost it?
What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? I hope you didn't, because I have a feeling otherwise my friend here will lose it.
Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know.
What? You forgot her sacred urn on a train?
Alright, you'll never
Wait
ever
a
see
minute.
that again in your life.
You exactly, yeah.
It's
What's
now
gone
with
on
the
train
train
is
god.
just
It's
is just
okay, I'm
permanently
already-
gone.
I'm running after it right now.
Get him, bro, get him!
I can still catch it. Wait a minute. You went on the train dressed like that.
No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where.
Girls, it's not on the train. I'm coming back.
Okay, girls, we're leaving. This guy does not have the urn, so we're leaving. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Whatever it is.
Dali, you don't know Dali?
Dali,
Salvador
do you know
Dali.
that I found that
The
perfect.
Sagrada Familia in
melting-
Barcelona.
The melty clocks and everything, Alex.
Yeah.
It was a really good pun from Phoenix there.
What's the
I
pun?
am-
That was just a normal comparison then, right?
It was a
Let-
really good statement from Phoenix there.
Ah,
Let me quickly grab some examples of his work.
I think the melting
Well-
clocks are his most famous one.
I do know the melting clocks.
There you go.
Are you really sure that this creep is Musklar the Mask?
Here. Some other examples.
Why does no one believe me when I say no the melting clocks?
I believe you.
Yeah, but I
Oh, I
want to
like
show
the
you some other
butterfly
ones.
sails. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't call him a creep. Although I have to admit I understand your doubts about this guy.
I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble.
If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place.
But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same.
You sure
He's
seems
lost all of
sorry.
them.
Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart?
If he's not lying at all, and does not have any, like, psychological trauma, then he seems like he's being blackmailed.
Oh, that's Mask Star the Mask's calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh?
He looks so
Just
happy.
refer to the card like third person, not like, oh, that's my calling card. So you might be onto something, Alex.
I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard.
Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business.
Actually, legally, yes. Because whatever you steal is tax deductible from your sentencing.
Alright, to the hideout?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
October 12th. Mask Star the Mask's hideout.
Well, the balloon is definitely something. Is the rest.
And it's tied around an anvil.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Check this place out.
It doesn't exactly ooze the same coolness as the Bat Cave or Zorro's lair.
I see something familiar on the left side on this dresser.
Oh yeah. Look at that. What's that costume doing here?
Something with a lot of huffing and puffing.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it. This is Musk the Musk hideout, alright?
Alright, this is Desi.
Michael. Oh no. Oh
Is it?
no.
Is that you, Ronnie? Oops!
Oh, thank God. Okay, he set us up. He set us up. I was already like, wait, that old woman. What the fuck? No.
I was also thinking the old woman.
Glad
I
that
was
was
giving my best old hag impression there for nothing. Damn you balls.
Okay, remove 30 to 40 years from that voice and try again, Michael.
Huh? Huh? Who are you? Who are you people?
Oh. Are you Desi DeLite?
That's right. I'm Desiree. Ah. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
He says with a bright smile.
Yeah, that's right. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you.
I'm Maya Fay, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
Nicky boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my little Ronnie.
We didn't.
Well, you're welcome. I want my arm back.
Did you really call me Nicky boy?
Well, it's
Like,
it's
Nicky
my ancestors'
boy?
urn, not my urn. But
Excuse me, but would you take a look at this?
Sorry, I haven't the faintest idea why I would look at that. I guess I just don't cut out enough.
23.
She can't even get a motorcycle license yet. Give those earrings back.
Well, she totally can, just not the full, like the
Real
heavier
heavy
Cool
version.
one,
Yeah,
not the cool one. Yeah.
23 is enough for the middleweight, basically.
Yeah.
But might be different in Japan America.
Oh
I
right, it's
don't
Japan
know.
America. You can drive a motorcycle from 16.
I mean, if in doubt, you can always still steal one. So, tell me about your husband.
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes though.
A bit.
Oh, but by the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV?
huh? Really?
Yeah, it was what
Yeah, they
failures
said
of
you
the
own
century.
their own. And that you're doing some shady training at the law office now. I was really worried about you.
Remind me not to watch that channel's news program.
After I saw that, I thought it must be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned.
You are completely slandered on that channel.
Hey, there is no bad press. At least we were mentioned.
Yeah, we got a
You
new
got the
client
client out
who
of
might
it.
even pay us.
Yeah, well, they are definitely on the shadier side of clients. Specifically looking for a shady lawyer. Ah, my Ronnie. He has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily.
The Lulu.
He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do with him. It was me. I stole that own, he kept saying. As if it was even possible.
Huh? But are you saying he didn't?
This position looks as if Maya has horns.
Once he did it.
This case is really confusing.
Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that?
Yeah, it does look
wow.
like she has.
Yeah, especially when she turns the head a little bit down,
What?
like now.
What did you say?
That
She has horns.
That Maya has horns.
Oh, yeah.
Maya is furious, she's throwing horns.
It's a
But on his back.
priceless treasure, and he's, you know.
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity, which
Look
is plastered
around.
all over the fucking room?
No, obvious. You can't even note it anymore.
Is that a box of TNT back there?
No.
Where?
Under the
Hope not.
under the needs.
No.
Looks like dynamite.
And that's
No.
not a real
What's,
rocket
over
either.
there. It does look like a plunger, so.
Yeah, it does look like TNT. It's yellow TNT. Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. I need an explosion every night.
Oh my god.
That's interesting choice of words.
Need an explosion every night, sorry. Mine's back out of the gutter.
Yeah, we will be engaging the crane to get it back out.
Have to dredge the gutter first.
Excitement, huh?
I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike, going at full throttle through life. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is exactly putting your life on the line, because that's how dangerous it is. If you have an accident, you're probably dead or paralyzed.
Yeah, isn't it thrilling?
It's always funny to hear first responders talk about motorcycle accidents. That's like that's the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action.
No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself.
Right about that, she's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways.
He gives you expensive gifts that are kind of not really legal. Maybe? Other ways?
Well, yes, money! That's his other ways. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous.
Gold
He
digger.
bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin.
But, question, spin faster or slower than the bike wheel?
Ooh.
Well, definitely. Well, that's hard to see because I've already left you in the dust by the time your head starts spinning. For shopping, however, I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin instead. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Yeah, talk about a high maintenance wife.
So where does Mr. DeLite get all this money from?
Ronnie is a security guard, I think. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it! Every security guard in the world is now cringing,
He's
looking
like,
at that payslip.
He's a security guard? I think it's turned from my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya?
Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning.
Ah! Oh, last night was horrible. I got pulled over.
Pulled over?
Yeah, I always do my best flying at night.
Oh my god.
Flying.
This could.
You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Or that scene from Tron Legacy.
Oh, yes, let's keep it on that. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you.
Jesus Christ, this woman.
Does anyone remember the scene from Too Fast, Too Furious Tokyo Drift? Where
Yes, I do.
just
Where the
drive
police,
faster.
yeah, where the police was like, "Oh, they're going too fast. I guess we give up now." I remember
was
that
busy.
movie very well. That's such a good movie.
I liked it as well.
When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
By bus, right? They took away your license, right?
As she doesn't
Uh,
use
yeah.
a license.
Yeah, that's that's very clear at this point that she does not need a license. She just is rich enough to pay the fine.
Sounds like she's got an outside alibi, maybe. Alibi.
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 Alibi is what you say in German, yeah?
Alibi.
Well, what about Mr. DeLite?
I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. I already had my thrill earlier in the evening. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep.
I was doing something fast.
Ah, good joke. I like you.
So basically, he's got no alibi.
Alright. Have you seen the Sacred Urn?
Oh, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this.
Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. There's going to be a whole exhibit at Lordly Taylor with these type of things.
Maya looks so happy. She's lit up like a 1000-watt bulb, and I think she's about to sell her entry ticket.
You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oops, looked like that light bulb is starting to flicker.
It's because it wasn't meant for 1000 watts.
Well, someone's just not too bright. So, what do you know about this?
No, you can't show her that, Nick. The emblem is top secret, don't you remember?
Sorry about that. I just kind of figured, you know, with the balloon in the corner. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. So yeah.
Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Is that actual D&D?
There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up there.
Cover, it's a missile! Do you know that dynamite and missiles?
That's not true at all.
What?
There's no dynamite
No?
in missiles.
But they're not heavy enough to be real. Wait, they're just really well-made toys.
What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can?
Blueprints for bank vaults, totally innocent, really.
Theft of the Measuring Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. That's a difficult word. Strategy. What's a strategy? Theft of the Immortal Goddess statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy.
Alright.
Did the police even investigate this place?
Vaguely.
This thing looks vaguely familiar.
I know, it's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway.
I think it's a helmet. an alien helmet.
Now that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver.
Nick? Do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up a little bit?
Do you think like you could be quiet for a little bit? We can make a trade?
Oof.
Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an
Stabbing the
adult.
knives into each other.
No. That's a new law.
That's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know?
Whoa, there's no fooling you.
I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick.
Oh, I'm sure you can come up with plenty of hot air to fill the balloon. The emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that DeLite really is the mask. I better not tell Maya. She gets kinda scary when it comes to celebrities.
Hey Nick, look on top of the chair.
Looks like an envelope and a letter.
Why don't you stand there? Come on, let's read it.
Maya, you know we shouldn't do that.
La 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 la, opening random letters. Yay.
No way, no. You
Awesome.
can't just go reading a private letter just because you feel like it.
Could just ask Dazzy who's
Hmm.
standing there.
It's not just
next to
because
you.
I feel like it, it could be, like, really important.
It's still not illegal. There's such a thing as called the postal secret.
Postal secret? What? I don't understand you. Anyway,
Exactly, anyway. Ratsch. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. But for now, let's put it on the pile.
No! Ah!
Wait, we succeeded!
It's Mask the Mask.
Masked. Ah, the mask. He shouts quietly.
There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck.
Oh, let me see that.
Click. Oh, I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Oh,
Huh? I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick?
That's pre-recorded confidence. That's what it is.
that's a torpedo?
Nick, it's a torpedo.
It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real.
Where could he have picked up something like this?
Please don't say that torpedoes are something people just leave lying around. Let me make a call to the local Navy base.
Regularly, torpedoes and everything get lost when they are transported. In fact, we once lost an atomic bomb, which was found eventually.
It wasn't even yours, I think.
It's
No,
like,
it was
and
one
it was found eventually, even barely used.
Very used.
And you.
Marketplace, barely used, near mint.
I think the USA still has 5 bombs they've never recovered that have just been lost in. I think the name for them is even Spearhead, specifically for atomic bombs that they've just lost and can't find where they are anymore.
Well, yeah, but there was also one that kind of, if I remember correctly, there was one thing that sunk so deep that they just could not afford to carry it out of the ocean anymore.
Yes.
I think so.
But that one
It was
they
just
know
too
the location
expensive.
of. Yeah, that one they at least know the location of. But there are 6 bombs which they, over the years, have just lost. They're like, I don't know where this one is. One of them they dropped for a plane. They went searching in the farmer's field. And they think it's somewhere around an area, but they never found it.
A cow ate it.
Now, every time the farmer goes to mow the grass, it's like a risk.
Everyone's
he's
like,
terrified every time. And like police and FBI searching his fields for months, and now he's
Entire
just
area has
terrified.
turned into a jungle.
Wasn't there this one area where they had located some kind of bomb? And they kind of but they couldn't retrieve it, so they just said, okay, this patch here, no one's allowed there. So there's this like 10 by 10 meter patch where the farmer doesn't go, and there are just some trees and bushes, and he goes around it.
I would assume they would dig that back up if that were the actual case.
Yeah.
You know, like 10 by 10 meters.
There was some issue with I don't think it was an atomic bomb or anything, but something.
Okay, yeah, regular bomb then maybe.
Hmm. But for something as dangerous as an atomic bomb, it has to be extraordinarily expensive for them to no longer fetch it.
Mhm. Maybe I can find it sometime, but it was a long time ago that I saw that.
There are a bunch of explosives lying around here. Okay, folks.
They're all romantic sounding explosions.
Exactly. They're all the kind of romantic sounding and saucy explosions that you dream of.
Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck in between the explosions.
Let's see here. Note. Must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful.
Hong 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 hong
Hong, 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 hong.
hong hong hong.
Note. A calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi.
not not really, but
Wow. Ron really studied his stuff. Wrong stuff, but
run
He
stuff,
tried.
yeah.
Let's see. Oh, you can ask about Mask the Mask, of course.
Yeah.
I forget that we can also present people in this game.
oh. Miss DeLite, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask the Mask. It's probably the why the
Also-
music stops.
I don't want to be that guy, but it's Mrs. DeLite.
Yes, because in this case she is
Yeah,
married.
they're married. Of course. Yeah, sure. I just did not pay attention.
Thank you. This game has solved my conundrum.
Calling everyone Mrs. Finally. There's actually a Mrs. Delight.
Master the Mask? Of course I know all about it. What do you think we do at bed at night?
Master the
my
Mask
husband-
cosplay.
No, yeah, my husband is his biggest fan. He watches videos of him every night.
Yep. What? Huh?
biggest fan. Raises
Yeah,
eyebrows.
and Ron can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Wait a minute. Did you say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him.
Well, you squeeze him for more money is how I see it.
Well, yeah, that's also true, but you see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Master the Mask, and that's an issue.
What? What are you talking about?
Okay, try to tell his wife, she just doesn't believe him. This sounds awkwardly accurate.
So, when did Ron first become Mask the Mask?
What are you talking about? He's not Masked the Mask.
Huh? But wait a second. What? Look around this room. This place is obviously Mask the Mask hideout.
No, you've got totally wrong.
It's just a museum, right?
Well, no. A real Dave's hideout wouldn't look like this. It'd be like a cool cave with bats and stuff underneath a waterfall. This is just because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures.
Yeah, he's a very timid security guard. Those are great, those security guards, timid people.
No, you
Fair
just give them a
point.
gun and everything is fine.
You don't give him ammo though.
Heroic figures? But Master the Mask is a bad guy.
So he's deluded, huh? That really be true?
Well, anyway, if he really had stole the urn, wouldn't he still have it?
No, there's such a thing as called fences.
Yeah, I always
I
went there
suppose
straight
so.
away in Skyrim.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
because of the weight limit.
Yes.
Well then, why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not?
Why would I just assume that he will tell me the truth then? She has a point. Mr. DeLite isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. DeLite isn't Mask the Mask. Star the Mask, after all.
Or maybe it's one of those split personality cases in fiction.
Hey, can I ask you something, Nicky, my boy?
What is it?
I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside,
No, it's just your spending habits.
but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activities that
Except
I
when it
consider
comes to
illegal.
driving too fast.
You were saying you were within speed limit all the time, right? Right?
Yeah, I just didn't see the speed plates.
Exactly.
I was driving by so fast I couldn't read them.
You could barely notice when you hit 200, right?
I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can't tell you've got a good heart.
But somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me?
It says, do what we agreed, or we're divorcing immediately, and I keep your money.
Ooh.
A letter?
Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back.
Miss DeLite?
Mrs.
Mrs. DeLite?
Yeah, but they didn't. They didn't write Mrs. there.
That's the weird thing. They wrote Miss, yeah, instead of Mrs. But
Yeah, you're
Mrs.
right.
Right.
Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us.
Yeah, there is hardly anything more dangerous than when Maya says, "Leave it to me."
This
This
erase
has
a letter.
historically.
And as revenge? Oh, sorry, Ronnie. We lost it. It's on the train.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Burley's like, I'll go get it. No, Burley, stay. Down, Burley, down.
Sit.
Sit, Burley, sit.
She's not a dog, she's a carry-on donkey.
Addressed to her
Alright.
husband, Ron DeLite.
Give the girl a carrot.
Apparently contains something important. Desiree's letter tossed onto Pearl.
The weight. The weight.
Of the world.
Yes.
Oh, the ladder. The ladder is really heavy. It's adding to it, so now Pearl's complaining.
It is made with a lead envelope.
I just assumed it was just over Pearl's weight limit.
Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife, which I'm just smuggling you into the prison, which is definitely not legal.
Oh, from Desi? Oh, thank you. Letter given to Mask. Star the Mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine.
Was that really the full text?
Yeah, that was it. Anyway, moving on.
He's clutching onto that one sentence letter so hard the ink is going to be squeezed out.
That would be impressive.
He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mr. Maya too, Mr. Nick.
Yeah. Mr. Lawyer?
Yes?
In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer.
Huh?
I know this would be asking a lot, but could you
Whom have
please
you
take
killed?
my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. No one died.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damas guy.
Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
Jesus, so gullible.
It's that poor man. He's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. You know, that actually
that
makes
is
sense.
true. Oh, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading.
Oh please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return.
Well, that doesn't sound sketchy at all. Right. Save. Yeah. And then let's just decline and see what happens then.
Do I refuse his case? See what happens.
Yeah.
Refuse.
Don't do it, Nick. He's a thief. Mr. Nick, I agree with Mr. Maya.
Well, I admit something about this guy stinks like last week's sushi. I guess I really should say no. But if I do that, this poor guy will have nobody in his side, and I'm just a softie. Well, Mr. DeLite, I have decided to take your case. It will be 150% my usual rate.
Really? You will?
Yeah, especially the last part.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls?
I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya.
Nothing that is proven.
I'll never forgive you. Ever. Pearly, wait.
This is going to be ugly.
I'll go after her.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Well, you can have no cheat to react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating.
With Pearly and Maya
Oh.
who ran off for a moment there.
Maya?
Does that
Where's
mean
Pearls?
that the sneeze we heard was the guard?
We don't talk about the guard. That's the first rule of detention center. You
I
do not
couldn't
talk about the guard.
catch up to her. She was already 2 train stations ahead of me. But I heard her scream over her shoulder. She's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you?
And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. DeLite's case?
No. I mean, yeah. I'm fine. Nick, I believe in you.
Maya, was that the female fine?
I think it was.
I'm
the people.
fine.
Yeah.
I believe
it
in
was.
you.
In Dutch, we would say this will be a little thing.
I think I'm going to cry. But it might just be the onion sauce.
I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Don't worry, 175% my usual rate now.
Okay, Nick, let's get this party started.
This Vex figurine decorates the visitor's room. That's not how you use that word, right?
No, it's fine.
It looks
No?
like it doesn't have much to do right now, or ever. I can tell because he's not moving. Ever.
It's looking at the security camera.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No, he's also looking down. It's just not accurate.
Smile. You're on candid camera. The camera doesn't seem to have a lot to tape right now. The only thing it's watching now is the wax figurine.
Maybe
Save some
feeling
storage
metallic
space if you
ghost.
don't.
Yeah, it only triggers when you move. So as long as you have a guard who doesn't move, the video trigger doesn't get.
Exactly. They
So-
just keep displaying the same still image.
Mhm.
October 12th, Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I am. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it.
See those skills, Maya? You could also make yourself useful once in a while. Pearl?
But yeah, I'm keeping this entire business afloat with my donut shop. Anyway, looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center.
We need a flashback for this.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Oh, another flashback. Yeah.
I'll never forgive you. Ever.
Now we get the flashback to the train.
Mr. Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake. It's poisoned.
Yeah, thank So, Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet with your spoon.
And then she was handling the cake.
Well,
Hey, it's okay. She was not handling the cake. It's more like she's absolutely being evasive.
Mm.
I just cleaned it this morning when I was trying to run away from my problems.
Yeah, that's what he is always doing. Anyway, too late. The toilet already swallowed her up.
the
This-
cleaning.
this-
I
She
for some
found
reason interpreted
She's
as
gone.
cleaning it this morning was too late. Something terrible happened in the evening.
To the police station. I'd like to report we lost some pearls down the toilet. That's not our issue. Oh, it is. It was a human.
this might be a good time for me to ask her about her. I first met Pearls a year
Flashback.
ago. It was when that murder happened at Korean village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
Mr. Maya is going to prepare some burgers. Do you also want one?
No.
You're Mr. Maya's special someone.
No, I'm not. Hey Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but could it be that you told her some
But what?
weird stories?
She read Maya's diaries and she was like, oh, special someone.
Pearls. I think she's got the wrong idea about, you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
Yeah, it's totally Maya's fault. Okay. What is it?
It's kind of like a Korean village custom, sort of.
This is gonna be terrible.
There are hardly any men in Korean village.
Because they all run away?
All the women are crazy and they keep running away.
the men managed to escape at some point.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
It's because they're getting stealthy.
I'm pretty sure I told you
It's
about it a long
actually a
time.
ninja village, Steven.
Yeah, the women are
It's like Uga
mediums,
and
spirit
Iga.
mediums, and the men are ninja.
About how spiritual powers aren't very strong in the Fae family. Well,
Yeah, you did.
we
And,
sacrifice men for that.
Whoa.
Oof. That got dark real quick.
Going right for the deep end stuff.
Well, there are other species where the male also only serves one purpose and that is eaten by the female.
You know, it would make
this
for
is
an
kind
interesting
of
story,
not
a village
very
like that.
not very common among humans. I'll phrase it this way. And that's why
Taking
they're also
notes.
undergoing a training to be spirit mediums.
Yeah, so they can still talk to them. They're like convincing the man, you sacrifice yourself, you gain eternal life through me.
Wait, how would that be eternal life?
Yeah, well, that's where they kind of fool them.
Unalive.
Yeah, they fool them, and then yeah.
Anyway, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power.
Until one day a boy will be born. Wait,
Yes.
that's the
And he
plot of Neon
will-
Genesis.
And he will wield all 4 elements.
Yeah.
That's why the whole culture of Dream Village kind of revolves around its women.
Well, I mean, when there's no men, what else would it revolve around, no?
That's such an anime thing, though. Like, only, women can pilot these mechs, but there's one boy who can. That's
Yeah.
such a Japanese thing, constantly. I've seen it with magic too, and all that.
Oh, it's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
And because
I
only
say
women
without
believe in
actually
the heart
thinking.
of the card.
Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh? He said
Well,
mildly disinterested.
men start to feel left out when they're not the main, source of income, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter.
Are you saying that Pearl's father
He's
got
gone.
spirited away?
He went to get milk when she was very young.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her.
Imagine being so fragile, your ego being so fragile that you cannot handle your wife having spirit medium powers and your daughter having them and you not, and doing other things with your life
No,
instead.
no. I think the point here is that the men are not allowed into the village. Like, they literally don't come there. So they never
No,
see them.
that was not stated at any point.
Nothing that said this.
No, that was
What?
not stated at any point.
I somehow got the feeling that that was implied with them seeing like they don't see him.
No, just the culture revolves more around the women, but I really don't see why any man would then, you can still do other shit. Most people in the world do other
Yeah.
stuff.
Exactly, it's like saying, oh yeah, they don't have carpenters there, and probably not
Well-
bakers, and probably not, I don't know what, but basically super basic infrastructure thingies.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh yeah, my wife's really, skilled at this one thing that a lot of people do in this village. Oh, well, I guess I'll just leave the whole fucking village and my wife behind.
Anyway, that's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
I still have text. Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well,
Because you put her mom into jail.
Because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is,
Oh yeah, deported. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. We also called her a mushroom. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. Because of the risk of contamination.
you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me too.
Maya.
My mother's gone too.
So your mother's still missing?
Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is.
But Maya, we now know an ace detective.
Is this a setup for us finding out in this third installment? Who knows?
So Maya's mother, Misty Fay. The current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I tried channeling her and I can't. So that means she's still alive. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Korean technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office.
Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
I heard everything. Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls. Accurate, but still pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick,
Yes?
from the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Apologies accepted, Pearls. Now pick up the pile.
I'm going out now for a little bit.
Now we're gonna pick up the pile.
No, I'm going to go out for a run. I've heard it helps with stress relief.
Don't quote my words back at me. Where are you going?
A train station. I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power, and I channel it all into turbo. Pearls goes overdrive. Yeah! Anyway, I'm going to show what can be useful too by carrying even more evidence.
Hey, wait. Oh, she sure runs fast.
Flip sounds at the corner in the hall.
Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? I'll show might run us over.
Yeah. I would say we give her until next week.
Nice save point.
Nice.
It
End of the
feels like the
show.
perfect point to save it, yeah.
So you still got that badge, I see.
Huh? Well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I?
Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep on being one for this long.
Oh, Maya! That's awful!
You have to admit you've had some close brushes with death because of your job.
I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people.
Hey, Nick. I see dead people.
That's rude!
Excellent, excellent. Alright, we did some investigating, some talking,
Or is
some
that
more
supposed
lore.
to be a threat, Maya?
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie.
Oh, Shirley
A
is too quiet.
quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. No matter how busy I get, I never forget to water this little fella. Of course, I think the last game we overwatered it because several people watered it.
Was that Maya who was overwatering it? In all episodes?
Yeah. And Maya was watering it. I think Pearls maybe too.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we met some characters. There's still some to go, even. We're doing it. Excellent. That's it for us. We have a sleepy bunch of people here, so we're gonna call it a night. And we'll be back next time.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Yeah.
It